Hello everyone. I hope you're all well. I wanted to give a quick preview for the big India Australia 5 Test series that's going to start day after tomorrow, November 22nd at Perth. And obviously, everyone who followed cricket in the past knows that Perth was the most fastest, sorry, bounciest wicket. But the Waka ground pitch is not used anymore. The stadium, they have a new stadium that they have been using since 2018. But the curator has said that it's probably going to be a very fast and bouncy wicket. Even after my that video that I put after the South New Zealand India Test series, I had said that I expected fast and bouncy, challenging wickets in Australia this time, especially after India won last two times in Australia, where the pitches were a lot more friendly for an Asian team. And there will be a lot of challenges for the Indian team. And before that, I think it's the first time after 80s or so that India and Australia are playing in a 5 Test series, which is an absolutely brilliant thing. And even yesterday, I was talking to someone who was saying that T20 cricket has destroyed cricket and all of that. And I said, yes, but it's such a welcome sight to see Test cricket again, and especially played in Australia. A lot of cricket fans always love cricket that is played in Australia on challenging wickets. The stadium, the ground is just beautiful. And India and Australia playing 5 Test is perfect. And I was just saying there will be a lot of challenges for the Indian team, especially after coming off that 3-0 whitewash against New Zealand at home. So there will be immense pressure on the Indian team. And there has been a lot of talk about Virat Kohli and his form in the last 5 years. In the last 5 years, he has only scored 3 Test centuries, and some big players in the past kind of questioned his team in the place even, and some of them said that a lot of other players or no one else would have got this run with only 3 centuries in the last 5 years, which is kind of true. So Kohli will be under immense pressure, but he is a champion batsman and he can deliver. And he had that amazing Test series in Australia many years before when he scored hundreds at Adelaide, etc. And he had a prolific series. So India will be counting on Virat Kohli's experience and batting expertise. Obviously, there is no Pujara or Rahane in the team, and I heard Josh Hazelwood saying that he's really happy that Pujara is not in the team because he's someone who bats time, and it's very difficult to take his wicket, and you have to earn his wicket. That is one thing uh, that I have to say about Pujara Rahane, especially Pujara compared to the other batsmen who throw their wickets away and play too many shots. And one of the things that I wanted to say was I'm really looking forward to see how Jaiswal will bat on these pitches, because when he started off, I was thinking he wasn't ready for Test cricket, but he had that amazing series against England, scoring two double centuries. But that was in India at home on easier pitches. But now he is definitely going to feel the challenge playing in the Australian conditions, where the ball is faster and the ball bounces a lot more. So, and I do feel that he plays too many shots for an opener in Test cricket. So let's see how he handles the Australian pitches and the Australian bowlers who get extra bounce. Obviously, Josh Hazelwood comments, Stark, they will all be more than a handful on this pitch. And obviously, from an Indian perspective, Jasprit Bumrah will be very key, no doubt about that. He will be the most important bowler in the Indian team with his extra pace and bounce and experience as well. But I think the deciding factor will be what kind of support Bumrah gets from the other fast bowlers. I think Siraj probably will be playing, and I don't know about the others. There's probably a lot of players that I don't even know that are going to play. I mean, I haven't followed Indian Test cricket for a while, so that it will be a big challenge. I mean, Rishabh Pant would be in the team, and he had excellent series last time in Australia. So, and Rohit Sharma, I heard, is definitely missing the first Test, and even Gill. But Jaiswal will be an important factor, not just from this series, from a future point of view as well. And everyone will be around the world looking at how he will deal with the Australian pace and bounce. Couple of things that I wanted to say. In 96-97, after that third Nagpur tester where it was a turning wicket, Hansi Cronje had said, let's see what happens at Kingsmead, Durban. And South Africa were always going to prepare a really fast bouncy wicket. And that's a team that had Tendulkar, Dravid, Lakshman, all of them. And South Africa prepared a really fast bouncy green wicket. And India were bowled out for 100 runs in the first innings and just 66 runs in the second innings. And India lost the test by 328 runs. So I'm just saying, when a real foreign team decides to make a real fast bouncy wicket and they have the team to follow through with it, it can be a nightmare for India. And that's something that I wanted to mention. And there's something also that I wanted to mention. I'm just saying about the psych of players. Dale Steyn, once when India were going to South Africa, he made a statement that it's not Bombay where the ball bounces only up to your waist. And I want people to know that as well. I mean, on Indian pitches, the ball normally bounce around your waist around the in IPL and all these T20 matches. But when you go to a South Africa, New Zealand, England, or South Australia kind of pitch where the ball bounces, the same ball in India that you get around waist height with a lot of less space where the batsman really pull the ball and it looks beautiful. But the same ball will come around your head above your shoulder on faster bouncier wickets, which makes it more challenging for the Asian batsmen. That is why 90% of the Asian batsmen have struggled in foreign conditions over these years. There are very few, like the last video I said, Saidan averaged 59 against Australia. The very Dravid was excellent against foreign teams. So there are very few batsmen in the Asian batsmen in the world that averaged really well against a foreign team. So that will be a big challenge for the Indian team. And spinners, probably only one spinner will be playing on those pitches. So, and the first test will be very important on who starts well and the momentum. And I mean, especially when when you have lost 3-0, whitewashed at home by a New Zealand team, the last thing you want as a team is to be traveling to Australia to play 5 test series. Everyone knows how tough the Australian players are, and they're definitely going to remind India about the whitewash and all kinds of things. A lot of mental games going to be played. So I was just saying, Jaiswal will be an important factor how he goes. I don't know if Sarfraz will play. Kohli, obviously, it will be a very crucial series for him. If he probably fails bad in this Test series, maybe that could be the end of his career as well. And Rohit Sharma probably will be back for the second Test, etc. Let's see what happens. And Bumrah, obviously, I said will be key. And obviously, the most important thing will be the support that Bumrah gets because he alone cannot win a test match for India. He will have to bowl in a group. And Australians definitely have the bowling in Hazelwood, Starr, Cummins. And Labuschagne, obviously, Stephen Smith will be very important. Khawaja is also a very solid opening batsman. Indian batting, actually, except for Kohli and Pant and Jaiswal, I don't know who will be playing. Probably there will be a couple of new players. Even Gill is injured, I heard. So anyway, that is my preview for the big India Australia 5 test series. Is going to be an amazing summer in Australia. And obviously, the Melbourne MCG will be hosting the Boxing Day test on December 26th. Then the Sydney New Year test will be starting on 3rd January. So it will be an amazing summer of cricket for Indian fans, Australian fans, fans around the cricket world, and everyone will be looking forward to this test series. I just want to say good luck to both teams and last word, India will definitely be under great pressure, and the pitch for tomorrow is definitely going to be pace very fast and bouncy. I heard with a lot of grass content, obviously to challenge the Indian Asian batsmen. Anyway, that is my preview. Hope you all enjoy this test series, and I hope it's a fascinating test series. Let's see. Take care. God bless you.